Nothing like a little day trip to Bathurst, Walton.
You love going to Bathurst. It's a great
Who doesn't
place.
love going to Bathurst?
It's awesome.
So a lot of people chose to go to Bathurst. Oh, look at that one, eh?
The green meanie.
No, green's tough.
Green's tough. Bloody Fords.
Bloody
Hey,
Fords.
I'm chained to the chair, people. All right.
So I dragged Dale in because I went up for the day. So it was the Falcon tribute cruise run by the FPV Society or something.
Okay.
And the idea was to cruise all these cars. As you can see, there's plenty of them from Sydney up to Bathurst. So you can join along the route. You know,
Yep.
they had a one stop at Bunnings somewhere, and another one at the Shell
All right.
Survey.
Yep.
And Ben Ambrose came up with me for the day, being a Ford man. I didn't even ask you, Walton. I didn't think you'd be
No,
interested.
that's right. You know, I've been kicking and screaming, obviously.
But Ben don't say much, so I thought I'd better drag you in for a bit of commentary. So it was a really good day. It was the first sunny day after all that weather,
Okay.
with all that rain.
Oh, terrible.
I had 140 mil or something in the gauge here over a 2-week period.
Ridiculous. Yep.
Crazy. So a lot of late model, but there was also some old schoolies and a couple of tribute race cars and stuff there.
Mock-up race cars. Yep. Yep.
This was, I don't know, 10 minutes out of Bathurst, I suppose, and we were cruising along in the Ute and spotted all these cars at the Shell,
Okay.
waiting for the balance of the cruise.
Yep.
So I went, you know what? We'll grab a park on the side of the road and see if we could film them, and it's come out not too bad. I wasn't overly wrapped with my videography, but not too bad.
Yeah. A lot of people knew you were there, Howard, by the lights and
Plenty
the
of
siren,
lights and a few,
the horns and
few
flashes.
people
Yep.
adding a little bit of extra
Yeah.
like that
On the loud pedal.
on the loud pedal a bit.
Sweet.
Nothing like it, is there?
Yeah.
Nothing like a V8 on the freeway. So yeah, it was a good day. The weather was great, and my plan was to get there just before 11, which was when these guys were meant to arrive. So we pulled up here and filmed. I thought was going to be 50 cars. It must have been about 200. Because we were there for
There's quite a few.
10 or 15 minutes, and Louise has sort of been able to chop that up a little bit because there was a few ring-ins. I don't know how they got this many in a row.
No, they've done well.
On the freeway.
Yeah.
And we'll see a lot of these cars again up at the mountain because they all went then to Mount Panorama,
Well, you have to do a lap.
and they had to do a lap to get in the entry to get into where the show and shine was. So I pulled up because I followed them in and then got out and filmed them coming around. So that's pretty cool as well.
Very good. There's a lot of cars.
So car after car after car, yep, it's amazing.
Very good.
It was good. So this is them now. So they've gone out, and what I can work out is started going around because we've got there, I've jumped out the car and gone down, and then all these guys are lining up, but they had to go down the pit entry to get into where the show and shine was.
Right. Okay. So,
So
you've got
I think
to go.
a few of them did a couple of laps.
You've got to go the long way.
Yeah, yeah, I found that out myself, which you'll see later because we ended up with the camera in the car having a bit of a cruise around.
A Toyota driver going the wrong way.
Yeah,
Hey?
and that it's really weird when you're driving around because it's obviously a two-way,
Yeah, that's right. It's a
road,
tourist road.
but no centre.
No. No.
Yeah, there's no white line down the
No
middle.
white line.
So it's quite interesting when you're cruising around. You think, I'll take the wide line here, and you're on the wrong side of the road.
Yep.
Yeah. So, mate, lots of late model, and I mean, there's probably a lot of people like myself that have got a late model driver, and then got something in the shed they're either tinkering with or they've got finished. And you know, day trip to Bathurst, the late model's obviously the way to go.
Well, when the sun's out, you put the air on and all the creature comforts.
Just cruise along.
Yeah.
So I got a few steps up. I walked all the way up the hill and under the bridge and
Oh, good man. Good
went
man.
around the corner a bit.
Yep.
quite a lot of Utes there, actually.
Okay. It's even a wagon. Look at that.
So every colour, look at that. We've got an orange one, a green one. I see one of these Cobras for sale the other day, you know. It's a pretty low K one, but it was like 95K. I think.
Wow. It's just
Unbelievable, isn't it?
crazy
It's just
that the prices that... And people are getting those prices. It's not like...
Yeah, I think for the right car.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you look at it, I guess if you go and buy a new Ranger, top of the range or something, it's probably 80 or 90K anyhow.
Yeah.
I find it difficult because my first new car was $4,000. So it's a little bit hard to relate to 90 grand or something
Yes.
for a car, but I guess the way things
Yeah,
are
houses
now,
weren't that much back then either. They were a lot
No,
less.
well, that's right. Yeah, but it's just hard to relate to,
Yes,
you know. It's
exactly.
just hard to get your head
Yeah.
around. A couple of grandpa specs.
That looked like a Blackman car that went past. The blue sedan.
Yeah, I heard the best one the other day, Dale. You like this one. So I went back to country New South Wales for that Ute
Yes.
and filmed that. So Anthony Black with his XB Ute. And he made a comment in there that you'll be able to have a look at it. Actually, that'll be out before that one. So that's out tomorrow night.
Okay.
It's Wednesday here at the moment with Dale and I doing a bit of commentary. And he made a comment that he bought a Blackman apron.
Oh, there you go.
So I thought that could be the go. We might get some merch. We'll get
Yes,
a Blackman apron.
a Blackman apron.
So he went and bought himself a black apron because he's seen old Darren Blackman wearing his apron all the time.
Yeah, well, he's a smart operator, Darren. Doesn't say a lot, but he's pretty switched on.
Saves minting the shirts all the time.
Yeah,
Now that's a good looking car.
it is.
Isn't that a good looking car?
Yeah. And rightly so, they're pulling him over.
The old XF, they weren't overly popular, the XF Falcon, but they're the next in line. The D's and E's are just about run out.
That's right. Yeah,
So now it's
try finding one at a cheap price.
try and find anything. Yeah, exactly. I didn't think to check on accommodation price, mate. That might have been to go. I could have taken Heather up and we could have had a sleep in and a cooked brekkie.
Well, I'm sure it's not the price that it is on the Bathurst weekend,
No,
where
I
it's
bet.
over $1,000 a room, if you can get in.
Yeah, I doubt whether you would
No,
get a look in probably
book in
3 years in advance.
A couple of years in advance, I'm sure.
So we couldn't sort of have the cars running here because the wind was blowing a bit and I probably had the wrong microphone on. I used the microphone on the camera
Okay.
and the air blowing over the top of the camera wasn't very nice, so unfortunately we didn't get... Not that they were very loud when they were just cruising along at this speed. So mate, Ute, another Ute.
Well, perfect weather.
Oh, it was, yeah.
That's the
Besides that
the
bit
good
of a
thing.
breeze, check out this Ute, this XP's. I think it's a P. It could be a K, L or an M, but I'll call it a P.
You got to be pretty close to work out what they are different.
Yeah, I don't know that I'd actually know, to be honest. No comment though. Well,
No,
Howard
I'm
doesn't
not-
know something.
I'm not stepping into that. That's asking for trouble.
Another cop car. I don't know what the
That's-
story is on like that newer
That-
one, whether it was the police that, you know, it's part of their promo stuff or whether someone owns it or what. I don't know.
Yeah, it's because you think it would be too old to be still existing in the police force, but
Yeah, and too new to still be driving around, stick it up.
Stick it
Because
up.
it still looks like a current
Yeah.
one. This was a nice nice rig. I got some close up of this in the show and shine. The GT Ranchero.
The Ranchero, yes. There's all shapes and sizes in this lot, Howard.
Yeah, it was a good run of cars. Not a trailer to be seen.
No, that's the impressive part.
Maybe back at the motel.
Well,
No, they're pretty good. There's a couple of cars with decent sounding engines in them, like that.
Yep.
As you've seen there, the Dick Johnson lookalike thing, the green one was cruising down the highway, and there's another one in here with a like a red late model with.
Oh, look out, a red pepper
Yeah,
four-door.
there's two of them there.
Oh,
There's
two of them.
there. You'll get a look at them.
Oh,
You'll get a look at them.
one of
soon.
Howard's favourites.
Louise said to me when she's editing the video, she said, "Dad, how come you never built one?" I said, "Well, it's just one of those things. It was a picture that was on my bedroom wall as a kid."
Yep.
No, I wasn't a kid, I was a teenager, because I'd started work at the dealership and the XA had just come out and they had the poster of the red pepper four-door on the salt flats
Okay.
at Lake Gardner.
Yep.
And I nicked that from work when they were changing posters and stuff, and I had that on my bedroom wall for quite a few years. So that's why it's
Fair enough.
that's why it's sort of
Yep.
ingrained. That one there, that was on the highway
Yep.
with a Pro Charger on it.
Yes.
Yeah, it was cruising down the road. I did see a couple with bonnets up, and they were always the modified ones.
That's usually the case. Yeah.
That's what I always say to you, isn't it?
Yep.
Just leave it alone.
Yeah, put some nice wheels on it and,
Yeah, if it's got
and keep it
300
clean.
kilowatt anyhow, what do you need any more? I must be getting old. Nice gold XR that'd be, I imagine.
Yeah, I think XR.
There was a few two-door A, Bs and Cs there as well, so I managed to follow a few of those. I think we got a bit of footage of that, followed them around the mountain. Looks very slow when you're driving around.
It does.
Like it
look
feels
a little
fast in the
yeah.
car, but you film it and it's like, oh yeah, they're crawling.
Well, it's not the sort of place you can go and put the foot down either, because
No, it's only 60 k's.
it's highly policed.
Yeah,
And
I reckon
rightly
they-
so,
I
because you
reckon
get a
they
few
get
idiots.
bucks there.
You get a few idiots there,
Yeah.
but anyway.
There we go, one of the few XYs there.
You getting tired, Howard? You stop walking up the mountain, did you?
Yeah, I thought that I'm going to do the chase. That'll do. Yeah.
You don't need to go to Forest Elbow.
Well, I didn't want to be the old stand in the one spot type
Yeah.
of video. So
Sure.
just to make sure the exercise was good, I then had to walk backwards to film without running into the signs. They must have some dramas though. All those signs were basically saying, please don't park on the grass. So people must go up there and then get out and go wandering or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like... So if you like your Fords, this is a good opportunity to see some of them being driven, and a fair mix of cars. And in such a lovely location, it's an amazing place.
Yes, it's one of a kind, isn't it? Never get approval to do something like that this day and age. It's been there a long, long time.
Someone was telling me a story, I can't remember, might have been Ben even, when we were driving out there, as the story goes that the first time Moffat ever went there, they said, oh, you'll be racing at Bathurst. And he's gone there and they're driving him around and he goes, well, where's the track? And they go, you're on it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's pretty cool. But that's probably a bit of a long draw of the bow, that one. But
I watched some old footage of a 1969 Bathurst. Wasn't called the Bathurst necessarily then, but
Hardy Ferraro.
yeah, the 500 miler as it was originally.
Armstrong.
Yeah, it might have been.
Armstrong
Yeah, it's a
500.
long time ago.
500
That's for
miles.
sure. 500 miles, and it was nothing like the track is today in
It
terms
was
of
a little
safety,
strip
and
of bitumen with a whole lot of trees and
Yes.
and a few white posts was about all.
they were changing wheels with a jack and a wheel brace.
makes you wonder how they race motorcycles around it.
Yeah.
I think it started as a bike track more than a car track.
There was certainly equal amounts, I think.
So I'm getting to this point, I'm thinking, are these the same cars or not? But I'm sure they're not. It's
No,
like,
I'm certain they're not.
Yeah, it just keeps going. So I had to sort of, the old count 10 cars and then go 10, 20, 30. I reckon there was 300 there maybe.
Yeah,
300 cars
it looks...
at the show and shine.
It hasn't slowed down. They're still
They
coming.
just keep coming.
They're still coming.
So if there's 300 cars and everyone knows about it, I'm going to get at least 300 views.
Yeah.
Everyone will see their car.
That's right. So for goodness sake, hit the like button and subscribe while you're at it.
Yeah. So now I'm doing my walk backwards.
Well, here comes a Cobra.
Yeah, doesn't it stand out, eh?
Yeah.
So just over from the motel here, or the hotel I guess you'd call it, the Ridges, is the National Motor Race. I'm trying to think of the terminology now. The Motor Racing Museum.
Yep.
Is right next door. So here's a lovely ad for our friends at Lovells. So if you're towing something heavy, what about you, Dale? What are you going to tow?
I'd like to say a
still got the
speedboat.
camper?
No, we've got a caravan we've got to get rid of. But yeah,
Anyone need a caravan? Dale's got one. Lovells are the people. Whether you need a tow hitch, stabilisers,
yep,
upgrade your GVM.
exactly. Do it properly. Don't risk it.
And you can find all that at lovellsauto.com. That'll probably come up on here in a minute. So righto, so we've finished that. So I've hopped in the Ute now, and I said to Benny, "Away you go, mate. Get on the camera,
Hold the camera.
and we'll chase these few Coupes." So there was 3 or 4 two-door Falcons. And Howard being Howard as per usual, I went, I don't know if he's getting that. I'll just take that off him and I'll do that as well. So it's interesting, you go cruising up this bloody great mountain and it doesn't look that much on the telly, but I tell you what, it's a bit of an effort.
It's steep.
I wouldn't mind an opportunity to get in one of them joy rides up there. I reckon that'd be pretty exhilarating to get in a car with someone that knows what they're doing.
That would be something special when you see the speeds that they can do across the top.
So Johnny Bauer does that a few times a year, I think, with one of the groups.
Okay.
Race camp. Yeah. I was getting out here this is where I said I was on the wrong side.
Correct. The wrong side
Having
of
a
the
bit
road.
of a look just
Yep.
to get the cars in the shot, and I went, oh, hang on, I'm on the wrong side of the road, aren't I?
It's all right as someone doesn't go anti-clockwise. Or clockwise, you'll be fine then.
So you see all the cars are pulled up, getting a few happy snaps.
Wouldn't be very often you see 3 Coupes going through the S's.
Even more so with 4.
Yeah, well, 4, that's right. The Cobra up the front.
And then a red and white Cobra. I don't know whether there was a Cobra that raced in those colours.
Okay.
So I don't know, I dare say it's a nice tribute to that, but I might be wrong, that might be a real one. And it's a long way down Conrod at 60. And I'm looking at it, I'm going, I'm not going any faster because there'll be a little radar down here somewhere.
That guy in the Cobra's getting a sore arm holding that camera out there like that.
It would be.
If you're going to get pinged around Bathurst, Conrod Strait's generally the place it'll happen.
I seen one where some guy in like a little, I think he might have been an Asian tourist or something, got done for like 150 odd.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
Every time I've been there, I've seen someone getting booked.
Really?
Every time.
said to Benny, did I get the apex?
Get the apex in on? Yeah.
So I'm busy filming here, and then we've missed the entry where to go around all the way around again. So I've come around the other side going up the mountain again, and I went to pull in there was a swap meet on. He goes, nah mate, you got to go all the way around again. So they're all pulling off, and I've gone, oh, that's a good photo, I'll get that.
Yep.
So yeah, another full lap.
What a shame.
So this is where they all ended up. So we've pulled in, and I was thinking we're pretty much last, but the time we get back there was probably another 40 or 50 cars after us.
A Cobra with Simmons.
Yeah. I can't read the sign, but I've read stories about that. Cobra painted up in those colours that raced, because sort of back in the day you could actually enter a car and go and buy one
Yep.
from the dealer if you
Yep.
want and do what you got to do. It wasn't much back then.
No,
And
no,
away you
because
go.
they weren't far off what they came out of the factory with.
So I thought I'd get some of these cool Ford jackets, because there's plenty of them there.
I was looking for the donut van. I thought we were all queued up for donuts then, but
No, that's
They're all talking
they
shop.
had an ice cream van there, and
I was trying to do it.
green's tough.
Even got the sheepskin
Yep,
seat covers.
got to have the Lambsies, mate,
Yeah.
the skinnies.
yeah, look, I even got something out of Ben, mate. I put
Yeah,
a mic on him,
you've
but
done
he
well.
doesn't say much. He says less than Blackman, I think. So like that, that's pretty much how they're
It,
signed today. isn't it?
exactly, yeah, yep.
So you got to wonder what the go is. I'll have to ask that question next, because I've seen it at a few shows.
Brand new.
Yeah.
Sure,
Right,
surely
XP.
someone can put it in the comments.
This was our first XR8, one of them. It was the ex-cop car.
Then I ended up with it as my work ute in the family business for ages and
Oh,
ages. Yeah, old 250 TV. That old 250, sorry, and it had an Outback pack on it.
Now, there wouldn't be many of these around, Howard.
So the very little he says, I still cut him off.
Yeah.
The problem is, you mic up, but he's at one end of the car and I'm at the other end, and you don't hear what the
You
other
don't
one's
hear what
saying.
he's saying,
We've done
exactly.
that a bit, haven't we, Dale?
Over the years, we've done it a few times.
So what do you reckon about that, mate?
Yes, very. It's a good look because it's so different.
It sort of fits, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've seen a couple now, but I think that's the first one I've seen in real life for a long time, and I'm looking at it going, oh, green's nice, but I wonder.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not going to.
351
There he is.
GT Ranchero, is it? Or
Different, isn't it? Yeah.
check out all the chrome around the top of the lid and that.
Yeah.
Look at the difference in the styling in that compared to the old what is it, XB?
Yeah.
Yeah. One-liners. I'll educate him up, mate.
Yeah, well, he's got his learner plates on. It's all right.
I said, if you keep cutting me off, we're walking along, and then all of a sudden he's walking in front of the camera. He forgets the camera's there. There it is. The one I was saying that
The big Pro Charger.
he drove it up there, yeah. You're making a couple. Looks a bit brighter than red pepper, that one. I think that's might be his own mix, that one.
That'd be a bit of a rare one now, mate.
Yeah.
So it's a Tickford. So these were what, the start of
92, 93.
yeah, but I'm trying to think they were so they were Tickford, but were these, no, the name escapes me what they called them. The one after this that actually was the Sprint.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yep.
So I don't know whether this was a Sprint or whether it's a, no, this is a 6, so the 8s would have been the Sprint.
Yeah. I think these were like the first proper XR6s, and XR8s, weren't they?
So you had one of them, did you?
Yeah, Marnie had one. Yeah, bright red.
See that, mate? Buddy, all of those things you can never remember when you want it,
Yes,
eh?
that's the tricky part.
I said to someone one day about, you know, we might do a podcast. Why don't you come on a podcast? And he goes, oh, I'd be no good at that. And I go, why not? I said, I see all your posts that you bloody write. You're always full of information. And he goes, yeah, but I can Google it. You can't Google it if you're sitting down talking. And I go, yeah, that's about right.
The S-Pack though, not an ASP. It's unusual, isn't it?
It's nice, isn't it?
That's a bit unusual, that one. There's an S-Pack, 351 S-Pack.
Okay.
Most 351s
Right.
tended to be a Fairmont gear,
Yeah, okay.
you know, like an
Yep.
ESP.
Yep.
Yeah. More Utes, more Utes.
A lot of Utes here, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Right on cue, Howard.
So an FGX that one was. And a Mustang. So XC with the XB GS stripe. And then the paint outs on the bonnet I haven't seen before.
You don't see many of those around, do you? Like that.
Yeah, different styling altogether.
Mate. That's too many wagons.
I used to catch a ride with a guy with an XD station wagon, and I reckon you could fit 15 people in those things. They were that big.
God, look how many more have come in since we got here. There's another
Yeah.
40 cars turned up since we got here. And we were late.
I'll have to get some new one-liners, Dale. I said that earlier.
Mm.
It's like Parramatta Road, mate. They all lined up.
Yeah.
As far as the eye can see.
Yeah, they went on and on and on. It was, went up top and got a couple of photos, maybe to use for the thumbnail, but they don't sort of work for a thumbnail.
Something caught my eye down here.
What would that be, Dale Walton? Something that caught my eye.
Pepper Ford.
Might have to be a four-door something or other, one would think, yes. It wasn't the Stang, sorry.
No.
The wear and tear on the clips, mate.
Yeah.
Even the grill and all, that's a real survivor job, that
Yeah.
one, I think.
So that car looked like someone had owned it a long time, or it had been just used,
Yep.
and then
Loved.
someone's cleaned it up, but they
Used
haven't.
but loved.
They haven't
Yep.
gone to that restoration. They've just made it a survivor, like
Yep.
what they class as a survivor car now. Yeah, looked pretty cool.
Killed it.
Then this one up here, it was a bit more done. They'd redone the some of the stripes and stuff on it, cleaned it up.
Yeah, I guess it's hard to know at what point do you do something or don't do it, or depends on the condition, I suppose.
Yeah, I sort of can't help myself but tidy
Now
them
the
up.
music stopped, we can talk about the car. Looks pretty original as well. It's just had the black redone by the look of it.
Yeah.
So like I did with the FG, you know, you can touch up the chips and then repolish it, and it looks like you've resprayed it, but it's still original, versus leaving the
Overriders?
chips there to say, oh, they're my trophies. I'd prefer to try and repair them and still keep it original, but
Keep it looking as good as it could.
detail it
Yep.
as good as I can, you know, and keep it how it should be. Or how I like to keep my car, like that.
Oh, that's familiar.
Poor old girl's done 180,000 now.
Might as well film my own car, eh?
And you still get comments on how good it looks.
Oh yeah, I had someone the other day say to me, "Oh, nice respray." I go, "No, mate, it's just good polishing." This sounded nice. Those wheels look good on that. Well, we're done and dusted.
That was all too quick.
It was. It's all
Enjoyed
over
that.
now. It was just cruising along. Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe.
Hit the like button, leave a comment,
Leave a comment.
check out our merch.
We'll see you on the next one.
Bye for now.
Bye.